If you're looking for a sleek way to get up into your 2010 or newer 4Runner, these Red Rock Viewpoint running boards will be a great set to look into. I do want to mention that this specific set will not be compatible with the Nightshade Limited TRD Sport and 2010 to 2013 SR5 models, but we do have an option available on our site that is compatible, so just keep that in mind when you're checking out this video. Nonetheless, this set is going to be great if you want some help getting in and out of your 4Runner, whether you're having trouble thanks to the extra height from a lift or leveling kit, or your passengers just want an extra boost. Now, these will definitely be more of a refined looking set focused on mainly accessibility, but these will also be great if you want some additional protection from any side, kick up from the street, or lighter off-road trails. Now, these will feature a 5.5-inch wide stepping surface front to back, offering a ton of real estate underneath your foot to very easily get in and out of your 4Runner on a daily basis. Now, on top of the step, this will also have ridges for a non-slip stepping pad to help with some additional traction. Now, what I think stands out most about this step is the styling with the polished trim, which really gives the step more of that classic appearance rather than the typical heavy-duty option, matching incredibly well with other polished accents on the 4Runner. And speaking of that look, this rubber lip up at the top is just going to add on to that finished appearance when it's mounted up to your rocker area for a clean and seamless look. Now, these will be made of a lightweight yet heavy-duty aluminum construction, being able to protect your rocker from those lighter hits from kick up on the street as well as kick up on fire trails that I mentioned before. Now, the polished edge is going to be made of a stainless steel material, resisting rust and having a mirror finish. And on top, you'll see that these non-slip stepping pads will be made of a tough plastic material. Now, this kit will be super easy to bolt on as well and come with everything that you need in the box with no modification or drilling required. These will come in at about $350, which I think is on the pretty affordable side when it comes to a pair of steps. Now, these are mainly for accessibility with lighter protective aspects to them, so being a lighter duty option, this is going to work in your favor and save you a bit of cash compared to some other heavy duty choices if you don't necessarily need that rugged protection and don't off-road often or at all. Now, with that in mind, I think that this is going to be a great choice for that scenario, and being a well-built and good-looking step, this is going to do wonders at complementing the side of your 4Runner. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and will take you about 2 hours to get the job done, 1 hour per side. Now, at this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get these onto your 4Runner at home. So that is going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
For this install, you will need an impact, 10, 12, and 13 millimeter sockets. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing some running boards on our 4Runner, so let's get started. So to start things off, we're going to come under this side of our vehicle here, basically right behind our rocker panels, and we're going to remove this factory hardware that just acts as placeholders for our bolt holes. So we'll grab our 12 mil socket on our impact and run these out real quick. So we're going to go ahead and remove our middle hardware now. So now we've come to the front 2 bolts here, and depending on the side steps you're installing, some only call for removing this lower one here, but we're going to go ahead and remove both just for demo purposes. So go ahead and remove these. So now we can begin installing our mounting brackets to our vehicle. So we'll go ahead and grab our rear bracket, and the rear and the middle bracket look exactly the same. The front one's going to be wider spread for those wider mounting holes. So we'll start with the rear, and we have our provided 13 millimeter bolt, lock washer and flat washer. And we'll go ahead and get those into our threaded holes on the vehicle. And get our first one started. We'll get our second one in as well. It's a little bit tricky to get these in such close quarters. And once we have them both started, we'll grab our 13 millimeter socket on our impact and tighten these down. Now, these do have a little bit of adjustment. We're going to run ours all the way down, basically touching the bottom of our rocker panel here, just to give us ample clearance. Now, once we have this done, we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other 2 brackets. And again, your front one is going to look like this, wider for the wider spread mounting holes. So now we can go ahead and install our running board onto our brackets, and we're just going to place them on first. Now, if you want to know which side is which, this bracket here that extends all the way out is going to be towards the rear of the vehicle. So we have our passenger side here. We'll go ahead, just set this on like so. Then we can go under and install our hardware. So notice we have channels for our mounting bolts here under our running boards, and you're provided with T-bolts for each bracket. That'll be 2 for each bracket, and the slot to get them in is up front here. So we're gonna put those in, we're gonna lean our running board up, and we're gonna slide our mounting bolts down, 2 for each corresponding bracket. So we'll do that now. So we'll get 3 in this back bracket here. 1, 2, 3. You can lean this up. Get 3 in for our forward part of our brackets. So just simply slide these all down. Gonna leave 1 up front, number 2. Slide this bolt down. That's gonna be the front mounting point of our rear bracket. We'll slide our other ones down. Get this one slid down. We can go ahead and start lining our bolts up with our brackets. We've got these 2 lined up. We'll line the other ones up, and then we'll come back and install the rest of our hardware. So now that we have all of our T-bolts in place on our brackets, we can go ahead and install our flat washers, our lock washers, and our nuts onto all of our T-bolts. This is a little tricky because you're upside down. You're definitely gonna wanna hold everything in place as best as possible. Get that one started. We'll do the same thing for our other one. Then once you have these started and make sure everything is adjusted how you want, you can go ahead and grab your 10mm socket on your impact and tighten it down. Then we'll do the same thing for our other 2 brackets. So once you have everything done for this side, you can go ahead and repeat these same steps for the other side. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Red Rock Viewpoint running boards for your 10 to current 4Runner, excluding the Limited, Nightshade, TRD Sport, and the 10 to 13 SR5. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything 4Runner, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.